What's up, good people? Welcome to my cute little world. My name is Elegance and I'm gonna be doing a makeup tutorial. So let's get this started. To begin, I'm gonna wipe off my face. My face is really oily and I'm gonna wipe it off because I took a shower a long time ago and I didn't use any product on my face, but as you can see, it's oily on the T-zones. So I'm gonna use a wet wipe to wipe off my face. This is the moisturizer I'm gonna be using. I basically use products from this company because it works for me, from their toner, serum, and even face wash. So I'm gonna moisturize my face. It's very essential to moisturize your face before doing your makeup if you don't want your makeup to crease and look cakey. So I'm gonna moisturize my face. After I moisturize, I'm gonna just let the moisturizer set. Then I'm gonna go in with this primer. This is the primer that is used for normal to oily skin. It works really well. When applying your primer, make sure you don't rub it. You want it to form a protective layer on your skin. So make sure you just apply as I do, just like that. Gently, you just gently do it. And then after doing that, you're gonna let that set also before now you start doing your brows, or maybe for those people who you start doing their face before they do their brows. Before I start working on my brows, I use a soap to just make sure that this area is less oily and it's nicely set. My face tends to get really oily, and when I go in with the pencil, it just slides. So after applying my moisturizer and my primer, it can get really oily. That's why I go in with this soap. This is where the small pieces of your soap come in handy. Instead of throwing them, you just use that on your brows. Other people use gel, but I don't have that right here with me, so I just improvise and use a soap. Make sure they all lay down. After that, I'm gonna go in with my pencil, and you have to make sure that your pencil is really sharp, because if it's not sharp, for starters, you're not gonna know how to manage your brows. It's gonna get really messy, and that is the point where you see other people doing their brows, rubbing it off and then doing it all over again. So just make sure your pencil is really sharp, like mine. Then you're gonna start from down here, just gentle strokes all the way to this point. And as time goes by, you'll realize that doing your brows gets really easy, because it doesn't matter how you draw them. Say what you want to say to me is really what defines them better. So if you've messed up a little, concealer is gonna correct everything and just give you the shape that you desire. After I've drawn them like that, to that point, I'm just gonna curve them down like that, and this one is not coming out so well. I'm gonna those are the struggles of doing your brows. So this one has come out really well on the first try, and this one is misbehaving. Do they look like sisters or cousins? Sisters? Cousins? I know they look like cousins, but with concealer I'm gonna correct everything and set everything in place. So after doing that is when you just come in and fill. You want to make sure that you're really gentle, because you don't want them to get so dark. And for the pencil, I use Davis in the number 3. I also sometimes use Davis 40. I don't find so much difference in the two shades, the two colors. When concealing my brows, I use 2 shades of concealer. I have this Elegance Pro Concealer. It's lighter. Then I also have this Iman Pro Concealer. It's darker. I use this on the upper side. The other one I use on the downer side. And for the brush, I'm gonna be using this angled brush. Some call it concealer brush, others call it eyebrow brush. Yeah, it's one and the same thing. I'm gonna be using this to apply concealer. As you can see, I did this too wide here, and this one is narrower. So concealer is gonna correct all that for me. Just gonna apply that like that.
Say what you wanna say to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Show me there's nothing fake to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Say what you wanna say to me.
Just like that. If you mess, you correct. Right there. If you mess, you correct there and there.
Say what you wanna say to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Show me there's nothing fake to me now.
So I'm gonna go in with the lighter shade of concealer and just apply it all over my eyelid, all the way to the downer side of the brows, like that. And for the other one, the same. After applying my concealer, I'm gonna go in with this little brush and just set it like that. After I've nicely applied my concealer, I'm gonna be going in with my contour palette from Sasha. And I'm gonna be using this shade. As you can see, it's still new. I'm gonna be using that shade to set everything in place. It's very important to set your concealer if you don't want it to crease. As you can see, it had already started creasing. So I'm gonna go in with this small beauty blender. Just take that out. Then for my cut crease, I'm gonna be using another small brush and this shade. It's a very chocolate shade. It's very good for contouring your nose and your chin, and also for the cut crease. I'm gonna be using that. For today's eyeshadow look, I'm gonna be doing this. As you can see, it's a lighter shade of pink here, then hot pink, then
Say what you
brownish.
wanna say to me.
A mixture, I think, of brown and pink towards the farthest end of the eyelid. So that is what we are gonna be doing today. Again, I'm gonna go in with white. The colors are very hot, so for it to pop, I need to start with white. Just apply that nicely everywhere. For the eyeshadow palette, I have this and I love it so much. I really love it. I'm gonna use, I think, this pink. It's a nudish pink, and then I'm gonna go in with this in the middle, or maybe this. And then for the brown one, I'm gonna go in with this brown. Yeah. Then I'm gonna go in with, I think I'll just go with the shade I used on my contour palette to do the last part of it.
Say what you wanna say to me now.
After doing my eyeshadow, I'm gonna blend in using this shade. I'm gonna blend in everything nicely. For the concealer, I'm gonna be using this dark powder over here and this concealer brush to apply, and I just apply like so. For me, concealer is the easiest thing to apply, and then you're gonna come back like so. If you mess again, you're gonna correct it, so you never have to worry about messing, because concealer does all the work for you.
Say what you wanna say to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Show me there's nothing fake to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Say what you wanna say to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Show me there's nothing fake to me now.
So that is it. Then I'm gonna clean this brush with a wet wipe, just like that.
Wake up with you in the morning. Show me there's nothing fake to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Say what you wanna say to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Show me there's nothing fake to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Turn this room, turn it to an ocean. Let me float around. Eyes closed, like we're dreaming even when we're not. You and me got a whole other meaning, I don't know how. You and me just know how it feels when we're falling in love. Say what you wanna say to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Show me there's nothing fake to me now. I wanna wake up.
After I have concealed my eyeliner so well and it's come out so good, I'm gonna go in with my lashes. This is the box. I like using clear eye glue to fix my lashes, because black glue gets really messy. That's just my preference. So I've already trimmed these ones. This is the second time I'm using them, so I'm gonna break this glue. So I'm gonna apply my glue onto the lash.
Say to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning.
Like that.
I wanna wake up with you in the morning.
Then I'm gonna leave it to dry a little. Then I'm gonna apply onto the other one also. As they're setting, I'm gonna be applying the eyeliner onto where they'll sit.
Say what you wanna say to me now.
And I just learned a trick that it's easier to apply them when you first start with the glue on your lid, on the line where they're supposed to sit, and then you just go in with the lash. Makes everything so easy and saves you time. After that, you're gonna do the foundation, and I'm using Original Fenty Beauty foundation in the shade 420. I'm gonna be using this brush And then I'm gonna be applying using my concealer brush again. Just a little, and then the brush is gonna do the work for you. Before I learned how to apply this foundation, I really had a hard time, because at first I tried using a wet beauty blender. It showed me shaggy. So that is just how you just tap in like that. And for this foundation, it's not even full coverage. And it's the kind of foundation that does not give you a matte finish. It gives you a glowy finish. I think it's one of the hydrating types, but it's a really nice glow. Can't complain. But most of the time I just love a matte look, because my face tends to get really oily. You see, if you apply too much or you apply everywhere, you're gonna have a hard time. You just apply a little and then you spread it. Imagine you had too much product here. Where is it gonna go? And yet you're not gonna like pick up excess with your beauty blender. So it's just preferable to use a little and then you spread it. This is how you now come in with a little bit of foundation and just drag all that concealer that was in there back into your forehead, upwards, just like that. That is how you blend.
Wake up with you in the morning. Show me there's nothing fake to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Say what you wanna say to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Show me there's nothing fake to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Turn this room, turn it to.
Then you just use your brush. It has to be really clean, so you just use your brush to blend all that.
You and me just know how it feels when we're falling in love. Say what you wanna say to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Show me there's nothing fake to me now.
And then I'm gonna use the lighter shade of my Pro Concealer for my under eye.
Fake to me now. I wanna wake up with you.
We just apply very little.
We can do nothing at all. So what? If you're stupid, then you know it's nothing wrong.
I'm gonna be using the concealer to conceal all those areas. Now for my concealer, I'll go in with my beauty blender. Let me wet it a little so that I can use it under the eyes and all those areas that I'm highlighting. You have to make sure, if you're using like this kind of foundation, this does not touch where you've applied your foundation, because it's gonna mess you. So That's why I prefer this small beauty blender. The bigger one can get really messy. After you've blended everything nicely like that, I'm gonna come in with my setting powder. And I use this setting powder. I can't even remember the brand name, but I bought it online. It should be Sasha. Then I'm gonna go in and just set my under eyes to avoid creasing. It's really like nice yellow color, and it just does a very good job. As long as you blend well. Then I am also gonna set this part because I tend to have creases over there. And after doing that, I'm gonna contour my nose using the same brush, but you just clean it up a bit. After I contour my nose, I'm gonna contour my cheekbone. Just like that. And like that. If you have a really oily skin or face, you have to make sure you don't use creamy contour. Just make sure you use powder to contour your face, because if you want a really matte finish, you need to make sure that you use that. If you use a creamy contour, you're gonna have trouble. Because already you have an oily face. You don't want that to happen. You really don't want that to happen, right? To set my entire face, I'm gonna use this. It's Fit Me Maybelline New York Fit Me Matte and Polish 24 hours oil control. I just trust this more because I've been using this. I'm not so certain about this palette because it's still new. I'm gonna explore it and I'm gonna let you guys know how it's taking me.
Say what you wanna say to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning.
For my ombre lipstick, I'm gonna be using these two shades, this and this. And I'm gonna start by
I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Show me there's nothing fake to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Turn this room, turn it to an ocean. Let me float around. Eyes closed, like we're dreaming even when we're not. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Show me there's nothing fake to you now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Say what you wanna say to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Show me there's nothing fake to you now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. We can do nothing at all. So what? If you're stupid then you know it's nothing wrong. You and me got a whole other meaning, I don't know how. You and me just know how it feels when we're falling in love. Say what you wanna say to me now. I wanna wake
Just like that. You have to make sure you don't apply a lot of this because it's a thick, it has a very thick, it's not like the other one, it's very thick.
say what you wanna say to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Show me there's nothing fake to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Say what you wanna say to me.
You want to make sure that the excess is not sitting there. So how it should reflect. After we are done with our waves, we're gonna do some little things here and there. And I almost forgot to put on my highlighter. One good thing about this palette, it has this shade of bronzer, and I'm gonna be using that on my nose.
Say what you wanna say to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Show me there's nothing fake to you now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning.
I just highlight my nose.
Say to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Show me there's nothing fake to you now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning.
I'm gonna be putting on my wig. I don't need to be really keen with the left leg flat in there because I tend to put this wig. I tend to put on this wig like this, not like that it shows. So the only area that I'm concerned about is here, and I'm gonna be going in with this. It's a mop, so specifically for the wig, not the other one like for braids. So you just use that like that. I'd already used the serum on it. The wig serum that I use is I guess somewhere, I'll show you guys. It's here. This is the serum that I use on my wig. So I use the serum first and then I use this. It smells really good. It's from the same company. They are products from the same company. It's written Lodays. After that, guys, after it's laid flat and it's nicely attached to the glue, I'm gonna be laying a few edges on this side.
Say what you wanna say to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Show me there's nothing fake to me now. I wanna wake up with you.
And a few others.
Say what you wanna say to
on this other side. After I blade the edges, I just brush here like that. And that. And then I just comb my wig like that. This wig used to be really full. It's a really nice wig. I got it in Nairobi, but it was really full and it gave me a lot of work just curling for it to be bob. So I decided to take like a few lines of hair back here. I took them off so that I can just wear it with no stress like that, because it was really full back here. It was really full. Right now it's less full and I just love it that way, because I don't need to like use a curling comb to curl it like that for it to be bob. I love it this way. I just put it on and go. It's a lot of work and it used to waste a lot of time. Guess what, guys? I forgot to set my makeup and I'm gonna do that real quick. Yeah, and I'm just gonna let it set. And this is the complete makeup look. As you can see, I look all glammed up, ready to go out, but I ain't going anywhere. I was just doing this video. Today is Friday. I might not. Who knows? Bye. Till next time, guys. See you.
Say what you wanna say to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Show me there's nothing fake to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Say what you wanna say to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Show me there's nothing fake to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Turn this room, turn it to an ocean. Let me float around. wake up with you in the morning. Say